All right. The internet is full of conspiracies, so let's add some more to it. It's my song, don't copy. What? Turn it down. Okay. Joe Rogan reads Hunter S. Thompson's journal every day. John Cusack and Johnny Depp used to hang out with Hunter S. Thompson. John Cusack made room 1408, the Da Vinci Code. Leonardo de Piero da Vinci equals 1408 in gematria. Is Joe Rogan Hunter S. Thompson after body snatching someone, going through a chrysalis, the Mothman effect? And so he reads his own journal every day, trying to reconnect with his father, i.e. himself, the devil, or just another beast, another one of the Antichrist. All right, so Ponch and John used to patrol the 210 freeway. I used to play frisbee golf off of the 210 freeway. JPL is not far from there, actually. Same with an Alta as well. There's an Alta Dina and a Lota, I don't know, Alta Loma Street. Yeah, anyway. Alta Dina. There's a dam. Okay, I'm doing gematria, and someone says, look up Serge Tankian, System of a Down. He looks kind of spooky. He's got this spooky pharaoh look. The Armenian pharaoh look. Yeah, the Italian mafia on TV copy the Armenian mafia from Glendale. The real old guys are the Armenian guys. Yeah, they're the ones that are hardcore into that shit every day. The Armenians in Glendale are the old man mob, okay? Now, there's an old man brothers mob, too, in the South Sense. There's old man mobs everywhere, but the old brothers, they got a mob, and the Armenians got a mob. Yeah, they got an old man mafia, wearing suits and meeting over the newspaper at the park every morning, you know what I'm saying? That's how the mafias run. The little old men, yeah. It wasn't Soprano, it was his little buddy. It was his little buddy who had the contacts, see? Okay. Ponch Eric Estrada, his name equals 666. Serge Tankian, when I looked up at it, and when I looked it up, it brought me to Devil's Dam. I look up Devil's Dam, Oak Grove, California, the 210 freeway, Jack Parsons Laboratory. Turns out, it's where the ritual was done with Ron Parsons, Crowley, or L. Ron Hubbard and Jack Parsons and Aleister Crowley in Pasadena. Look at this place. Devil's Gate, the Devil's Gate. And so it has to do with these, like I'm telling you, these Native Americans are the same system as the occult, but then that goes into the Satanism and the witchcraft. And so, geez Louise, what does it look like? The Devil's Gateway. Hey, look at that. And they say this rock looks like the devil when you're there in person. It's supposed to look like Satan with horns. The rock, and they say it does. But there's more to it there. See, there was some other tunnels around there, and they say, welcome to hell, and all this. Oh, someone drew it in the face. Oh, they drew it in the face. Yeah, hold on a second there. Someone drew the face in. Oh, they put the face on it. Yeah. Maybe that's how it once existed. But see, the natives, they believe there's 7 gateways to hell. And that site has to do with the Moonchild ritual. Yeah, the Moonchild, the child who destroys the Judeo-Christian world. And so they're looking to, well, damn us all, get it? As they sell you the water, they damn you all. But those dams are all the way up to the main water source. They've dammed all the water gypsies. And so they run these systems, but in there, well, there's all kinds of, it looks like there's a lot of graffiti and a lot of evidence that they hang out there and probably do a ritual. But see, that probably is the ritual site. They do a ritual there. They could do a blood sacrifice right there into the cave. You bring them back. You kidnap people. You take them back there, the burning cave, or you take the new initiate and they have the spooky flames and they go walk the tunnel. The thing echoes like crazy too. And so just like in Dragnet, they had the fake cops closing down the street. And you know, they could sacrifice a virgin off it and do the whole ritual. They eat a body, do whatever the hell they need to do at Devil's Gate to hell. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Who the hell's hanging out at Hell's Gate in the middle of the night? People who fucking eat people and shit. Okay. Call a spade, call a devil, call a cannibal a cannibal. Okay. Or whatever the hell they're doing there. It seems like an ungodly place to meet. Anyway, it seems. I don't judge. I don't judge. Anyway. It's a gate. That means it's a portal. You look at the whole place. Let's go to the map here. Let's get some more music going here. I'm sensing dead silence. I'm sensing... Yeah, there's no friends in my name. Well... No, I don't know any of their names. I know people around here. There's a guy, he's got a cool bike. Owns a cell phone. I know that guy. I've been in my neighborhood for 10 years and I don't really know anyone. Maybe it's my fault. But look at the Devil's Gate. Hold on here. And so you have this opening here, but there's all this other stuff too. And so if you've ever played the game Tomb Raider, things are rarely as simple as the obvious cave that's usually a dead end. Often you have to go in there to do something and activate a key in something, but there's all these other places right here. So maybe what they do is lower the water and that opens up the gateway. And this system leads into what I'm saying. This leads you into the mountain. This system would lead you into the mountain there. But that would just be one of 7 gates into the mountain. So there would be another gate over by the Verdugo golf course. There'd be another gate at the DeBell golf course. There'd be another gate likely at the Brand Park doctor's house and pet cemetery. There's a pet cemetery. There's all these water fucking tanks up in there. So it would be hard to say which ones are real. And maybe there's 1 or 2 fake ones buried throughout. 7 gates into hell. Is hell the Truman Show? underneath the mountain? I know, conspiracies indeed. Conspiracies indeed, but see, Devil's Gate has the same bridge shape as Suicide Bridge in Pasadena, and the Hoover Dam, the Hoover vacuum cleaner, that they brag about how many people it killed when they made it. Talk about a Devil's Gateway indeed. My grandfather helped build that thing. They didn't tell me he worked in aerospace. So sitting right over it, I gotta wonder who's sitting in this house here. Yeah, what's up with this house right over it? You know, like a watch out. Yeah, like lookout towers up here. Look at that. Helicopter pad right next to it. 20 feet from fucking Devil's Gateway, you got a helicopter pad. Imagine that. And 2 helicopters there. In the picture, 2 helicopters there on site. 3 to 4 more pads. And a hangar. So you got a helicopter hangar right there at Devil's Gateway. You got that one guy on the internet saying that it was demons stalking through the helicopter. And there's these demonic... There's a few cops there. Looks like an ambulance. Maybe they got access to a couple cars and there's just a few spooky ones that get out there. Ooh, Twisted Metal guys. Look everywhere. Devil's Gate Dam. Devil's Gate Reservoir. So you think, just like in Tomb Raider, you don't just walk in, you gotta activate it, lower the dam to go in. Yeah, you gotta do the activation process to open up the... They said, what if this stone thing moves and moves to the left? Because this guy and his girlfriend snuck in there. They trespassed. They knew exactly how to get in, like they had been there 1,000 times themselves before. Yeah, truly. Yeah, and they went right in like they had no fear because they knew exactly what was in there and it was their domain. That's what I assume. I assume that they were familiar with it. And they know the folks who run the rituals, but they probably don't know the full activation sequence. They just know there's something scary around there. Fear no evil. Yeah. Trolls. What's the difference between a troll, a dwarf, and a midget, they said? Well, you're supposed to call them little people, right? But what if there's actual technical difference? Dwarfs have shorter arms and shorter legs, but a normal sized torso. Yeah, that's a dwarf, okay. Midgets are proportionally shaped, and elves are magical beings. Yeah, elves are magical beings. That's what the guy said on The Office there. That's what they said. So I don't know if that's technically true, but I think they're kind of talking about truth in plain sight. And these are the elves that have been fucking with me. Is it true? Tiny Elvis is a tiny Elvis who lives inside the Truman Show in hell. The Truman Show's in hell. You thought you're in heaven, but she's living in hell. Because they dammed with the water and heaven's actually up here.